What's up YouTube, Spire134. I'm going to show you deck profile, my Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. No, not just this one, all of them. So let's start with probably the best one, and the only one people really consider running, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He's your boss monster, allows you to bring out your other boss monsters. Just summon all your big level monsters that are doing nothing but wasting away in your hand. Has an easy summoning requirement, a great amount of attack, and 2800. And it's an overall good card. Honestly, I mean, just totally awesome looking too. Needs arms though, definitely needs arms. Next we got 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon. This thing is just awesome. I mean, it may have an incredibly vanilla description, but I mean, every single time they redo the card, it's just awesome looking. I mean, we have this original one, Legend of Blue Eyes. Ferocious Dragon with the deadly attack. Let's see. Good points. Dark Dragon. 2400 attack. Bad things. Of course, level 7, you can't even use trade-in with it. It's a vanilla too, and requires 2 tributes, but that's usually what he's for. His bigger brother. So we'll put him over there. Next we got Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. I just run this for the lulz pretty much. Pretty much the same stats as Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Exactly the same. I mean, it's level 8 though. It's interesting. It's 2800, 2400. Pretty much his effect is can't be normal summoned or set, and you can only special summon from the deck by offering a Red Eyes Black Dragon with Metal Morph attached to it. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that means he can also be special summoned from the hand or graveyard, just not from the deck, besides his own little thing. Next I have Malefic Red Eyes Black Dragon. Since I'm running 3 of a field spell in my deck, he seemed like a great way to put it in just so I could have even more versions of freaking Red Eyes. I mean, it's just an awesome card. And again, Dark level 7, 2400 attack. And it doesn't have the effect besides its basic vanilla Malefic thing. Just pretty much he dies if you don't have a field spell and you summon him from your hand by removing from play a normal Red Eyes from your deck. Just a cool card, just go wapow, fear, and then maybe like remove him from a Darkness Metal or something, I don't know. Depends on what your plays are. Next, I run 3, the best Red Eyes support card out there, Red Eyes Wyvern. Red Eyes Wyvern is Wind, which kind of ruins a bit of the whole Dark Dragon thing that they all have going. But I digress. It has 1800 attack, 4 stars, it's the main beater of the deck. Pretty much during your end phase, if you did normal summoner set, you can remove him from your graveyard to special summon 1 Red Eyes monster. Except Red Eyes B-Chick. Not actually. Yeah, you could even summon itself. That's really... I thought you could, I just wanted to check. Alright, so that means you could take any of them barring the Malefic dude. So let's say all you had was these in your grave because your opponent's like a whore on dimensional prisons. Then that's what you would do. So run 2 Delta Flyer for tuning. You can do all kinds of stuff with this card. It's level 3, level 4. You can even XZ with it. It's just awesome. It's 3-star, 1500, summonable with Mash Dragon. Its tuner can increase the level of one other monster until the end of the turn by 1. It's Dragon, but it's also Wind. But whatever. We can't win them all. Next we got 3 Mash Dragon. Mash Dragon is the battle searcher of the deck, one of the few battle searchers that can actually summon an attack or defense position. And it has solid slats, 3-star, 1400 attack, 11 defense. Not exactly the highest in defense, but it has one of the higher attacks for battle searchers. So yeah, Dragon, Fire, whatever. Next, 3 Totem Dragon. Totem Dragon is a really interesting card. I mean, it's really one of the better cards in the deck. It allows you to get out a lot of your high tribute monsters easily. Let's say you pitch this into the grave via Future Fusion or something. Then you can have it in your grave, and during your standby phase, if all you have is dragons in your grave, then you can special summon it to your side of the field in attack position. Now, Totem Dragon pretty much does 2 things. You usually remove it from play for Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and it also counts as 2 tributes. Other than that, it removes itself if you special summon it with its effect, which is fair to say the least. But a combo is good with Delta Flyer, allowing me to make a rank 3 Ixie, usually Levire. And if I have Levire, then I can special summon in my roof from play Weaverns or Totem Dragons. And if Totem Dragon is attached as an XC material, by turning into level 3 from Delta Flyer, then even if it was special summoned by its own effect, if it's sent to the graveyard as an XC material, it technically wasn't sent from the field to the graveyard, so it's not removed from play. Just stays in the grave so you can use it again. It's really neat. Future Fusion, awesome for dragons. Declare a 5-headed dragon and you get to put any 5 dragons from your deck to the graveyard. It's Foolish Burial on steroids. Just awesome. I mean, you usually put like as many totems as you really want, usually more the merrier. Maybe some Weaverns depending on how many you have in your hand, and Darkness Metals. Pretty much a great way to thin your deck out too, so you don't draw into totem when you don't want to. Next is the field spell I mentioned earlier, Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine allows you to ditch the dead totems, the dead wyverns in your hand. Well, they may not be dead, but they work better in the graveyard. Pretty much you never would use the first effect. You would just discard a card to pitch to Foolish Burial Dragon from your deck. It's neat. It's a pretty all-purpose card. Allows you to get out Malefic Red Eyes. It's pretty much one of the main reasons I run it. And it allows you to just nuke other field spells. That's just awesome. This is Allure Darkness. You're running 3 Red-Eyes Black Dragon, Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Malefic Red Eyes. I mean, Allure is just obvious in this deck. Next is only 2 Pot of Duality. I feel 3. You need to be special summoning all your Red-Eyes Black Dragons out, so really, with 3 you would end up having cards in your hand to special summon too often and not be able to special summon them. Heavy Storm, Spell and Trap Destruction this deck needs. I mean, I understand with a continuous spell and field spells it may not be desirable, but mostly it's worth it. You want to nuke the opponent's back row. Which is why I also run triple MS Mystical Space Typhoon. Just destroy, it's quick play and stuff. It's your basic staple. Dark Hole, I'm not really entirely 100% about. I mean, it nukes all monsters on the field, but I usually side it out when I change the deck. Monster Reborn, grab your big Darkness Metal or something. Who cares? 2 Metal Morph. It's actually a pretty good card. Increases your attack by 300. And when your monster attacks another monster, it gains half the attack of that monster. So honestly, it's like sort of like Honest, except it doesn't really work in reverse. Plus it allows you to get out Darkness Metal, not Darkness Metal. Next, 2 Call the Haunted. Revival, yeah, pretty much the same reason as Monster Reborn. 2 Solemn Warning. This deck can afford to lose the life points it needs to get rid of big threats like Christia before they're really a big threat. Solemn Judgment, Mirror Force, good stuff. Next we have the extra deck, which is 5-Headed Dragon, Exploder Dragon Wing, Orient Dragon. Orient Dragon I like because it's a generic rank 6, level 6. Ancient Fairy Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Trishula. Yeah, actually I think I'm going to do this in a separate video. I mean, it's all the big thing.